moving out of your hometown will actually make you rich. And I'm not just saying this, there is so much proof for this, and literally everybody who is rich right now and is on a generational run is out of their hometown. But please give me a second to explain to you how you can do this and genuinely how it will actually impact you and why. So first of all, I know that if anybody here has moved out of their hometown, they know the difference, okay? It is so different to leave. I mean, the hometown has the enemies, and I'll get to that in a little bit. It has the limiting beliefs, which is parents, families, co-workers, and it also has like the version of yourself that you do not want to be. It's these three things that your hometown will genuinely hold you back with, okay? So to start off, let's say you're a young kid, you are out in Minnesota or whatever, middle of nowhere, and you tell your mom, you're 15, I want to get rich, mom. You know, I see all these kids online, I see Brass and TJR, and I want to be like them. And you show it to her, and she's like, oh yeah, no, but these people, they're parents. Your mom just says some bullshit. You're like, okay, Dad, look at this. What do you think of this? He does this thing called trading. I think I want to try it. Your dad's like, oh yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, try it and let me know how it goes. Doesn't care about you, okay? Everyone thinks because you're young, you're stupid. And that's not how things work. Maybe you don't know certain terms, you don't know how to do certain things like pay bills and stuff like that. But this doesn't make you stupid. But most people think this makes you stupid. And so your dad is not gonna consider your proposition of starting a business young. Your mom is not gonna care. Your mom thinks everything is fake and she just scrolls on Facebook Reels all day. So genuinely, there we have an issue, okay? You're 15, you're in Minnesota, and your parents already don't give a shit or don't wanna support you. Let's say that they're like, no, you need to go to school, you need to stop thinking about things like that, okay? The other thing that can happen, and that will happen, is that your friends from school, if you start adopting a different mindset, if you want to start maybe not smoking, maybe you don't want to start being a degen, maybe you don't want to hit the vape, they will start feeling a little bit different about you. And the vape and smoking and doing all these things genuinely don't help your business in any way. And most people that do this just want to fit in. And what does every business owner have in common? Is that they don't fit in, okay? The other thing is, nobody likes to see the little guy win. If you're in your hometown, you will be the little guy, okay? Everybody's little, you have your school that you've always grown up with, and you start standing out a little bit. You start making a little bit of money here and there online. You start talking about doing bigger things. All these guys are gonna be like, no. He's supposed to be down here with us. It's very different when you meet people that have already escaped that bubble rather than stay with people that are in that bubble as you escape. Everybody's gonna tie ropes to you and pull you rather than just be cool with you being where you are at, because nobody likes to see somebody improve past them. If you're here and you're improving, you're getting better, people want to see you here max. They don't want to see you here, okay? So those are the two things, like I said, the limiting beliefs, your parents, your enemies, which will be your friends, your cousins, maybe your aunt, uncle, other people you've met. And the third one is that literally everything in your hometown is what you don't want to be. This includes your identity, who you are as a person, everything you do, you learn, you think, the things that you hear, everything in your hometown is the not knowledgeable, not motivated, very young version of yourself. That's not who you are anymore. If you're gonna make money online, now you're gonna be a business owner. This is no longer you. Let's say you're Caleb, 15, Minnesota. You wanna change that. You wanna be Caleb, Miami, millions of dollars, okay? So, by moving out of your hometown, you will be removing all of these filters and it will be helping you a lot. And that's not to say that you will be meeting a lot of people doing the same things as you, and it will genuinely propel you forward, motivate you, and basically make your life extremely fun. Can you imagine if you and all of your friends are playing this video game where you guys just want to make money and just build businesses and life is just do whatever you want? It's insanely good. But how does 15-year-old Caleb from Minnesota actually escape that place? How does that actually work, especially with all those three things holding him back? Well, it's not as hard as you think. And first thing is when you turn 18, you can do what you want. But when you turn 18, you shouldn't leave. Until you get to the point to where like you're 18 or something like that, you need to learn about business, online business. What do you want to do? And why am I saying online business? You want to leave your hometown young? You gotta learn online business, because online business, online money is quick. In-person business is slow, okay? It always has been that way because you can't scale. You're gonna need yourself present, you're gonna need to hire employees, there's gonna be much more trial and error. Trial and error on business, online, you can just, cross cancel, it's quick. Okay, so first thing is first, you need to learn about business as you're growing up. Try reselling, try a small dropshipping store, try to look at videos, Jordan Wealth, whatever. Just soak yourself in, okay? Organic dropshipping, you can look at some of the bigger guys in the space. And so by doing this, you will know exactly what you want to do. That's step number one. Step number two that you need to do to leave your hometown is get a job. I'm sorry, but life isn't always going to be simple. Life isn't always going to be this fun video game. To play the video game, you need to buy the console, you need to buy the game. And to buy the game and the console, you need to save up some money. Okay, so you need to get a job. Preferably a full-time job after you graduate, or a part-time job as you are learning about e-commerce and turning 18. You want to save money. Why? Not so you can move out, because that's not gonna help you. That will actually destroy your life. You want to save money so that when you're 18, 19, and your parents are like, go to college, go to college, go to college, you need to do what we say. You say, you know what? I'm not going to college. I need to learn business. I need to try this. They're gonna say, well, leave the house. Okay, what if I pay rent? What if I already have a full-time job? And then you work that job, you save up money, and then you quit that job. Now you live with parents. Chances are that they will not be charging you rent, and you keep on working on your online business. If you do this for 2 years, not even 2 years, man, like 6 months, man, like fully locked in every day, clock in every day for 10 hours as if it was a real job, you will genuinely achieve a point where you can move out with the money that you are making online. How does this make everything easier? Well, you are now 18, you didn't go to college, you didn't waste any time, you don't have student debt, and now you have the skill set to actually move out, but you have to genuinely hit like 6 to 8K per month with your online business before you move out. Once you move out, you have to do everything possible to survive off of that. Everything. Like literally devote your life to making your business a success. And in 3 years, you will be able to buy what you want, do whatever you want. And 3 years is an overstatement. You'll be able to do anything. And effectively, you would have left the 3 terrible things that hold you back in your hometown and left the hometown. Anybody that's made money online knows how terrible the hometown is. The hometown is a curse. Even when you visit your hometown, it feels like hell. Okay? So if you guys are wondering how I did this personally, well, I did this with organic e-commerce. This is where you blow up products online. If you guys haven't heard about it, look it up or visit my Instagram page. I make a lot of TikToks and Reels about it. And yeah, if you guys don't have any understanding of it, just check the link in the description of this video if you want. You don't have to, but I highly recommend every single one of you guys to start learning about this, even if it's for free on your own or on YouTube.